Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Tisha, and today I thought I'd bring you a little makeup wish list. Now, spring's here, and so makeup releases are gonna start going crazy, but I always like to keep a little list of things that I'm interested in so that I don't shop the second they come out. I wait for a sale, or I wait a little while just to make sure I really want the item. I have quite a bit, so I obviously do a little impulse shopping as well. But this list is mostly made up of things that have come out and they've been out. And so I wanted to talk about them and see if I can fit them into some of my budgeting I do for 2021. So I thought it would be fun to talk about it now, see if any of you guys have the same type of interest in makeup products that I do, and then also come back maybe at the end of the year and see if I've actually purchased any of these things. So I have 10 items or brands, so this is kind of a brands wish list as well, and I wrote them down on notes like old school, so you'll see that in the thumbnail. And I just want to talk about them with you. So like I said, these have all been out for a while. A couple of them are newer, but they're just things that I haven't got to try yet whatsoever, or I might have tried something from the brand, but it's a specific item. So we're just going to jump right into it. I'm going to try to make this short, and I will include pictures here or somewhere just of the products so you can kind of see it as well. So for number 10, a palette that's been on my list for a very long time is with Midas Cosmetics and Smoky Glow. I've watched Hannah from Smoky Glow for years, and she came out with a palette. Oh my gosh, was it in 20? Maybe it was like the very beginning of 2020. I don't remember the date. Like, we were moving into this house, and so that was probably the reason I didn't grab it. But it's full of pops of pink, and she added a lot of names that just really resonate with her channel. And she's just one of those people that, like, when she throws out she does a lot of makeup and makeup tutorials, but a lot of thought goes behind her videos and her content. And she's just someone that, like, really, I don't know, it resonates with me, and so I would love to support her. And she doesn't need it now, I'm sure. She's, probably working on her next project, but that palette, and I'm gonna post a picture here, is stunning to me, and it's been on my list for over a year now. So I don't know why I haven't gotten it yet, but I do want it. If I ever heard that, like, this is it, I would just pick it up. But yeah, so that's my number 10. And number 9 is Lawless Beauty. You guys have heard me talk about Lawless Beauty. Here's a palette right here. So I do have a couple of palettes that I just recently grabbed. This is one of them, and the baby one is my favorite. And it's a brand that I've heard a lot of people talk about, and for good reason. I tried a blush that I love. The price point's a little bit higher. It's Sephora or her site, but it's an indie company. I mean, they have sold at Sephora, but it's created by a woman, and I really, really want to try a couple of her lipstick shades. Look amazing. So I have one saved on my Sephora loves list, and I hope to get it someday. So Lawless Beauty, but specifically lipsticks, or maybe a new product that might come out this year. But I want to try more from the brand because I've tried 3 things now that I got right at the end of 2020, and I was like, this is game-changing makeup. So that's my number 9. Number 8 is Sigma. Many of the influencers that I've watched since 2017, 2016 are affiliated with Sigma, and they share quite a bit of their products, and I've always wanted to try their brushes. And I have a lot of cheaper brushes, get a ton in subscription boxes. I like Real Techniques, and there's nothing wrong with them, but they talk about these brushes in a way where I'm just like, maybe it just puts the makeup on for me. It might put it all together, make it look a little cuter. Hopefully it does hair too, because I don't do that either. But Sigma brushes have been on my list for years, and I just have never done it. I've almost done it a couple times because a few of the people that I follow have like favorite sets, and I've really wanted them, but it was never the right time. So I'm hoping sometime this year it is the right time, and their eyeshadow palettes really intrigue me. That was something that they've had for a while, but they didn't really intrigue me, and they're coming out with things that people are speaking to their quality is very high. So now I don't even have one picked out, but I would like to try an eyeshadow palette and definitely some brushes from Sigma. Number 7 is another brush brand. So one of my goals, like I said, I do write lists all the time. It's just my thing. I will never switch to a fully electronic life. But I said I want to step up my brush game this year because I do use, more affordable brushes, which do the job for me. This is the best I can do. I can't blame a brush, but I've always wanted to try a more quality, high-end brush and just see what that experience is like. I know, it's bougie. I know. I drink Starbucks sometimes. But I really, really, really want to try BK Beauty brushes. So I think she might even have a palette too. So you know how it is. Like, I put one item on my list, the more items like follow. This is how I am. I mean, this is how you get an addiction. It's full-blown addiction at this point. But Lisa J is a channel that I followed for a long time, and she has her own brand, and her makeup brushes look so high quality. So I'm really hoping at some point this year, I don't just focus on, ooh, it's on sale, ooh, it's on sale, and I set aside some money to buy myself a few of those quality brushes. Okay, so I also love nail polish. I love all the things, and I was a big, big fan of KO polish, and then when it ended, I had plenty of polishes to enjoy, but those are getting older. I plan on doing a nail polish declutter. I don't know if any of you guys would even care to see that, or if I should just do that off camera, but I have lots and lots and lots of polishes. And so I want to try her new brand. This is Kathleen Light's brand, Lights Lacquer. And I don't know, she's such a voice of reason and positivity, and she's funny, and I just like supporting people like that. Like I said, she doesn't need me to, but I also really enjoyed her first polishes. They were by far better quality than anything I picked up at Walmart. And the colors were fun, and they were named fun things, and there's a story behind them. And usually there's a story behind the brand I'm in. So I want to try Lights Lacquer polishes. I don't need them. And it's one of those types of things for me. I don't need any more, but I do want to try them. So I'm hoping that this year at some point I will try Lights Lacquer. I'm sorry, my dog is barking. You can hear him. So the next brand I want to try is Vanessa Myricks. Now, she is new to Sephora, and I don't know quite a lot about her brand, but everybody is talking about how good the products are, and they're pretty reasonably priced. So I have a few products, and I'm going to post pictures. So a couple products or a product will be popping up here that are in my loves list for the Sephora VIB sale, and I'm going to be very good. I've set a budget that I'm going to stick to, but one of her items is going to come home to me in that sale, and so then I'll get to try the brand, and it just looks like a really good quality. It's highly reviewed and highly talked about in a positive light. You know, some products come out and people either love it or hate it. For the most part, people, will talk about whether it would work for their skin tone or would work for their complexion or would work for their skin type, and they are very reviewing it very highly. So that alone makes me want to try it, but I just saw the packaging and the colors that she came out with, and I was very intrigued. So I am going to try Vanessa Myricks this year. And okay, so like all of these, I'm going to try this year, like from 5 down, but I'm hoping all of them, because like I said, this is pretty reasonable. It's not a lot. If I spread it out over the year, it's not crazy, right? Is this too much? Is this too much? Leave me a comment down below. But Lunar Beauty is a brand that I love. Manny MUA is, and again, there's a theme here. I watch a lot of YouTube. I'm a very big fan. So I support as many of the the people that are collabing with these brands that are positive and doing good things. I support. And so these brands that have put out their own makeup brand and just talk about how hard it is to do, I really admire that. I mean, yes, they've got a really great presence here. So they've got their makeup, they have a place to advertise. They, like I said, don't need me. They're gonna be just fine without me. But Lunar Beauty is a brand where the packaging is stunning. The products that have come out have all been impeccable quality. And so I've gotten a couple eyeshadow palettes that I really haven't even played with them too much. I've made a look out of each, which was like the best look. And then I put them aside because they're so pretty, I don't want to use them, which is silly. That's something I'm trying to stop doing this year. So you'll see me using my Lunar Beauty palettes. But he came out with a blush palette, and it was just always the wrong time when it was in stock. It was one of those things that like went out of stock. And then, so it would come back in stock and it wouldn't be the right time for me to purchase. So I just really want to make sure that I get that blush palette. It looked beautiful. It's still something I want. I think it's been a year. And now also the lashes. I don't do false lashes a lot, but it is something fun to play with. Again, this is just for fun, right? So I want to get a pair. They're very affordable. I think they're $15, and you use them multiple times. You can use them 30 times if you take care of them. So now I want to throw that in. Maybe I'll get close to that free shipping mark. You never know, Manny. But that is a brand that I highly recommend. It's just the packaging is a step up. The quality seems to be a step up. It's an independent indie brand. So I think it's just him and his family, you know, doing all the work behind the scenes. So I just think that's pretty cool. And then the next influencer, I feel bad because I didn't really realize that these were all pretty much influencers, but it really is. And this is truly my makeup wish list. It's the one written in my notebook. So I want to try a Patrick Ta blush. I want to try a Patrick Ta anything. I tried so hard to get that Ipsy X Glam Bag just because there was going to be a blush in it. And I didn't, and I'm fine. I didn't need anything else in there. But it is also an item that's on my loves list for the Sephora VIP sale. So I want to try one so bad. The one I want is out of stock. So there's that. But I might try a different shade. I mean, you know, whatever. Can't get the one I want. That's fine. But they look stunning. He knows what he's doing. He's a makeup artist. So I don't know. I just think it would be cool to own, and I think I get a lot of use out of it. So it's on my list. Number 2 is any collab with an influencer. I didn't realize I had written that in there, and I was probably just like trying to round this out to 10. I think truly my list had 9 items on it. But it's like, I want to support any collab with an influencer that I already follow. So I kind of want to talk about merch here. There's a few shirts like I really need to get my hands on, and you will see in videos, but that's ways to support those influencers, you know, and I think that's so cool. And they just have some funny sayings. Like, I love Teresa's dead, and she's got like garbage person shirt, and I'm like, I'm a garbage person. But Samantha March has a shirt about like having dinner with her girlfriends, and it was like Charlotte Tilbury and Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona. Too funny. I think it's so cute. So I want to own some of that. I just really haven't had a reason to buy it. And believe it or not, I'm on a budget. It doesn't seem like it the way that I shop. I could have my son's college degree set aside at this point if I didn't have so many hobbies, but what fun would that be? We'll just figure that out when he's older. So any collab with an influencer that I follow. I definitely feel like I did get the opportunity last year. There was quite a few amazing collabs. Samantha March's whole set, I got it. Jen Loves Reviews did a lip set, I got it. Raw Beauty Christy got to make 2 palettes, and I got my hands on both of them. Not bragging at all. It was just, these are things that I actually really wanted. So I didn't get them like the second they came out. I was in like this second or third or fourth wave. But if you love makeup, then these are probably things that you know, like things that you're into too, I hope. So if this video is weird, let me know down below, then I won't do it again. And number 1 is Auric Beauty by Samantha Rapidahl. And ever since this brand was spoke of, and you didn't even know what products are coming out, I knew that I wanted to try something. I had gotten her collab. I couldn't get her collab lipstick because it was only like available in Canada or where she's from, but with MAC. And then she did a palette, like a inspired looks by with NYX. I got that. I didn't love, but she did some collabing with the Nude Sticks brand. I got those. Just like I said, I've always kind of supported those people. And she came out with her own brand, and everybody loves it, and it looks stunning. And I want to get a Glow Lust in my shade and a Smoke Reflect eyeshadow in my shade. Now it's a luxury brand, so the price tag is up there. So I probably won't own everything from this brand, but even just having one item just to try it and support. Like I said, I know none of these people need my money, but I want to put my money, Maybelline doesn't either, and CoverGirl doesn't either, you know, so I want to put my money behind people that I actually believe in, and like I said, resonate with me. And I definitely, and I can't wait to see. That one is, I'm number 1 for a reason. I'm most excited to see what she comes out with her brand. And so I hope I get one, and I'm definitely going to get one this year. Number 1 for sure, I'm going to have this year. So that's it. It's a quick little, I just wanted to share my makeup wish list, and I didn't know if any of you guys made a list like this, and, you know, just talk about makeup. That's what I'm doing here. You know, not the ability to do makeup, just talking about makeup. I want to make that clear. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. It's a short and sweet one, I hope. And I'll talk to you guys in a video very soon. Thank you. Bye.